Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Andrew's BrewTube beer review. And keeping with the theme, I'm gonna keep it going. I think this might be one of my last specific North Carolina, Charlotte area beers. But personally, I feel like I may have saved the best for last. This is Wooden Robot Brewing, What He's Having IPA. Only 6.5%, but I mean, one of just an absolutely delicious beer. So I have had this. I did have it fresh at the brewery, which is obviously why I've got the crowler. I went there on my trip, and I'll probably post a few pictures here as well. And the first thing I did is when I got a flight, I think it was a flight of 5 or 6. Every single one of them was a different pale ale IPA. They had a double IPA. And I just went from lowest to highest, pale ale on. Or the session IPA was probably one of them too. I mean, awesome beer. So solid, delicious, really juicy, really hoppy. Kind of in that slight New England style. There's a bit of a haze to it. Not like super crazy, but enough that you knew about. Probably the one that I didn't like the most was actually their double IPA. It was probably my least favorite, but still a really, really good beer nonetheless. But this one was probably my favorite one. This is What He's Having. They had another one, I think it was a pale ale, What I'm Having. So it was pretty, it was cool because my dad was with me and he's like, well, what's this one? What beer is this one? And I said, it's What He's Having. He's like, what? I said, yeah, it's What He's Having. So it's just a fun play on words, and I got him. I screwed with him a little bit, but it was worth it. Awesome beers. They also had a really good variety of sours, a couple of barrel-aged beers, and I think this is probably the one that I've seen recently when I've looked at lists of the breweries in the Charlotte area. Probably one of the most popular ones, and especially after going, I can certainly see why. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Proper glassware. I can smell it from here. Look at that. Nice finger and a half, probably 2 fingers ahead. Bit of haze to it, of course, but it's that nice light. And the funny thing is, all the beers and you'll see that picture, all the beers on the flight, I mean, they looked almost identical. There was little difference in color, and they all had this nice orangey, dark yellow look to them. But haze, decent haze. Like if it comes down here to the bottom, you can start to see through it a little bit. So like I said, it's not super crazy haze amounts like I've seen in some, but certainly enough. Get a nose. Oh. It was a gorgeous day. Let me tell you something. It was a gorgeous day out. They had the garage open. It was probably the garage door on the side of the building. It was like probably mid-70s. Sun was just shining through. I mean, it was like perfect conditions. We were sitting on the couches that they had there, lounging, enjoying it, and I was sitting back with this. I mean, it was as it was as Ice Cube has said it, that it was a good day. Nose is just delicious, juicy, floral, tropical, hoppy notes to it. Oh, just such deep mango and papaya and, a little bit of orangey pineapple notes to it. Super fruity, super juicy. Yeah. Oh, I could sit here and smell this for days, but you know what? Let's drink it too. Oh, the flavor just follows right along with it. Nice, just a slight hint of bitterness to it. Nothing too crazy, and I like that. Slight lingering bitterness on the tongue. Little bit of a, maltiness to it. Very minimal though. It's those hops. It's those juicy, you know, floral, tropical notes to it, slight almost hibiscusy type of flavor. But then, like I said, on top of it, the big thing, you get that papaya, that mango, that pineapple, that like orangey, juicy, just crazy, super juiciness. I mean, I've had some really good beers, and I've had some really good IPAs and juicy IPAs, and I mean, for me personally, based on my preference, I mean, this stacks right up there with the best of them. You know, I can't say enough of this beer. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Like I said, they had a really good session IPA that was good. Their pale ale was really solid. But this one, it was kind of in the middle when I got to it in line. And it was just you know, it was a build up. The session IPA was really good. The pale ale was really good. Well, when I got this, it was the climax, so to speak. So really enjoyable. And even my dad, who's not a big hop person, could enjoy something like this. He tried a little bit of it, and he was like, it's not, you know, not half bad. He really, really enjoyed it. So, I mean, if you can't tell already, this is without a doubt a 10. I am, you know, thoroughly in love with this beer. I really look forward to getting back down there and getting my hands on some more. If you haven't gotten your chance to go down and go see Wooden Robot anytime that you're in Charlotte, get your hands on some Wooden Robot. Go try their beers. Go to their brewery. Tell me what you think. If you have tried it, please let me know. Tell me I'm not crazy. I'm not alone in absolutely loving this beer. Again, I will see you guys at the next review. Enjoy your beers, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.